welcome to Update Novi. We are here at the grand opening for First Park at the corner of 10 Mile and Taft Roads. With me, as always, is the Honorable Mayor David Landry. Welcome, Mayor.
Thank you.
And a beautiful evening. And we are here with Novi's hometown girl, a celebrity in her own right,
Absolutely.
Nicole Balesic, who is Miss Michigan.
That's right, yes.
Welcome.
Thank you very much. Thank you for having me. I'm so excited to be home.
We're excited you could be here with us.
Well, thank you.
When did you actually become crowned Miss Michigan?
I was crowned Miss Michigan June 20th over in Muskegon. The Miss Michigan pageant has been held there for 60 years. So it was back in June in Muskegon. That's where our headquarters and our offices are held over there. So
Okay.
yeah, a few months ago, about 2 months now.
So this is your official homecoming.
This is my official homecoming, yes.
Very cool. Born, raised, grew up. What's the history with Novi?
Born and raised here in Novi. Went to Novi High School right across the parking lot. I've been here my entire life. This is my hometown.
Oh, very cool. It's the running joke with us that I always say the Landry went to prom with
Oh, you know
Nicole
what?
Balesic.
Homecoming.
Homecoming.
Yes.
Homecoming.
Yes,
Homecoming.
homecoming.
I'm
Homecoming, we have a
sorry.
photograph.
I'm sorry. Okay.
Benjamin.
Okay. Yes, we went.
Benjamin.
But
You
it's
know-
your son.
You know,
It's
my
darling.
son, absolutely. We had planned this event for a long time, the
We
grand
did.
opening of First Park, but we didn't think we were going to have the added pleasure of having Miss Michigan here.
No, it's
from Novi.
incredible.
We're really happy that we're able to do both.
Well,
Nicole,
thank you.
You have a very busy schedule. So let me ask you something. You're in these beauty pageants, these contests. I know you're a wonderful dancer. You've danced your whole life.
Yes.
And wonderful talent. What's it like when they say, and the winner is, and they call out your name?
Unbelievable. I was completely speechless. It was a little bit awkward because you imagine being the winner and you envision it in your head, as a little girl, but then to actually be there, you're thinking, well, what do I do now? Like, do I wave? Do I get my crown? Do I get the flag? What do I do now? So it was a complete shock, but it was an amazing, amazing feeling.
You know, I'm sure you meet a lot of people and there's a lot of public relations, but it must be cool with the little girls.
Oh
You
my
see the
goodness.
little girls come
They
up.
think you're a princess. They're, oh my goodness, can I get my picture with the princess? And it's, for them, that's a dream come true to see a real crown and a pretty dress. So for them, it's just amazing to be that figure for them.
Oh, very cool.
It's awesome.
Very cool. Where do you go from here? I mean, obviously, there's a lot of public relations
Yes.
events. We're so happy to have you here. We'd love to have you at every event in Novi. Everybody I've talked to throughout the week is like, well, do you think she'll come to our event or do you think she'll come? But you've got to be extremely busy.
Yes.
But where do you actually go from here? What are the next steps in your, I hate
the
to say
journey.
career, but in your journey?
Yeah, well, it's a full-time job, and many people joke or chuckle about that when I say it's a full-time job. Our national platform is the Children's Miracle Network, and we have 4 Miracle Network hospitals here in Michigan. So I work throughout the next year raising money, visiting hospitals, working with the kids firsthand. Sometimes I just go in and I put my crown on their head, and for them, like we said earlier, that's the most amazing thing for them. So I spend a lot of time in those 4 hospitals here in Michigan. On top of that, I have a personal platform, which is families facing substance abuse. So I work over this next year to promote my personal platform, as well as we have many national sponsors or sponsors here within Michigan that I work with firsthand to promote them in the state and out in the community. And then the exciting part of it is representing Michigan at Miss America in January out in Las Vegas.
Oh, very cool. Well, we wish you much luck
Thank
there.
you very much.
Much luck. When you were growing up in Novi, did you ever think anything like this would ever happen to you, let alone our community?
Yeah, absolutely.
Wait, and I'm
Absolutely
talking about the
not.
park here at the corner.
Yeah, no. Did we ever think we'd have a park here? Well, we had a great park here before, let me tell you, but now it's even more beautiful that we've done all this work to it. But I grew up at my dance studio, Cheryl's School of Dance, which is right around the corner. We've had 2 former Miss Michigans come out of the studio. So as a young girl, that was always, oh my goodness, how cool is that? You see them work so hard and you see how they're involved in their community, and then to go win Miss Michigan and represent their cities and their state off at Miss America was always, really cool and a dream of mine. But for so many years, once it got to a point where I could actually attain that dream, I fought it. I never wanted to be involved in pageants because I thought it was a beauty pageant. I didn't know that the Miss America organization was the leading organization for women in the world to award scholarships. Last year alone, they awarded $45 million to women across the United States, and that's amazing. And for so long I fought it. I didn't want to be a stereotypical pageant girl, and because there's so much more to me. I mean, I was on student council. I was involved in so much in school, and then I did so much community work. I was a Girl Scout until my senior year of high school, and I didn't want to compromise any of that. All of the morals and values that I had built, I didn't want to be then a beauty pageant, to wear a crown and a pretty dress and parade myself around. I thought that was somewhat demeaning. I was then educated by a very dear friend of mine who went on, she grew up at my studio, and now she is director of the Oakland County pageant. She said, Nicole, you have so much potential to be in part of this program, and so many of the values that you instill in the community are part of this program. I think you should give it a shot. So she reeled me in one year, and I finally did it one summer, and all the stereotypes were broken almost right away. I'm so in love with this program. It's so great. What it does for women, for education, for the community, I can't believe that I wasn't involved in it so many years ago.
Oh, wonderful, wonderful. We are very, very excited to have you here. People that are visiting the park here for the first time, I have the opportunity to go inside the recently relocated Old Township Hall and have your photo, their photo taken with you, and enjoy conversation and meet and welcome you home. So thank you so much.
Thank you again for having me. It feels so good to be home and to be with everybody.
Oh, great. Thanks for joining us here.
Thank you so much. Thanks for having me.
Thank you.
Stay tuned, because when we come back, Mayor Landry and I are going to keep you up to date on all the happenings here at the grand opening at the first park. Don't go away.